Packers at Dolphins. I want to hear what you think.
So this game could be interesting, right? We're recording this before Monday Night Football, so we have no idea if the Packers have won or if the Rams have won. I'm somebody who picked the Packers. I'm just assuming they won this game. But coming in here, going against the Dolphins, a lot of people, talking about, the Dolphins are falling apart, Dolphins falling apart. I thought the Dolphins came away from this game against the Bills with a lot of positives. You know what I mean? Especially playing in the snow like that, a South Florida team going up to play in that weather, in that environment. You know what I mean? And I thought they played well. So I think, what we saw from them, they're getting back on track. And at the end of the day, the Packers, man, they just, a lot like the Colts, they're just not good enough. You know what I mean? A lot of hype going into this season. They just haven't been able to get it done. But unlike the Colts, I don't know if it's all on Aaron Rodgers. I think it's the team around him not being able to put it together. So unfortunately, my note here says, go Pack, go, right into the offseason. So, I think the Dolphins come in and dominate the Packers.
Yeah, I think I'm a Dolphins fan, and I didn't expect them to win the other night. I mean, they didn't win, but I didn't expect them to be as close as they were. They, for all intents and purposes, a great team finds a way to win in the end, and that's what the Bills did. But they were on the road. It was freaking cold. I mean, it was freaking freezing. And, some jackass for the Sun Sentinel Times or whatever said that the weather wouldn't be a factor. Who are you kidding, man? It was 40 degrees today. I was freezing my balls off. So these guys went in and played football for 3 hours in 20-degree weather. I don't care who you are. You're acclimated to the heat. It sucks. And vice versa, right? These teams come down here and play in Miami in August. Weather's a factor. And the Dolphins, they showed they belonged. I was proud of them. Not that they care what I think. I can't imagine the pride in the locker room. I'm sure the loss, I'm sure it stung because they were so close, and that would have been a huge win. But man, if McDaniels is a coach I think he is, he can take that pain. It may be better that they lost and were so close, and just keep dangling that in front of them and keep dangling it. You were almost there. You belong. You belong. You almost got it. We're coming for them in the postseason. And if he's the coach I think he is, they can really build off this. I've coached sports a long time. I coached a team back, I won't date that, but for 2 years, and we were 43-3. Won 2 state championships. One of the losses was just an absolute fluke. It was just one of those days. It was just a fluke. 2 of those losses came right before the tournament for the end of the year when we won the state championship. And we were so confident and so arrogant, and somebody came in and took one that they shouldn't have had it. And then we destroyed everybody the rest of the season in the tournament and cruised to state championships. That's what I'm talking about right here. Sometimes getting busted in the lip will light a fire in you that will take you places. And the Dolphins are poised to make a run for the championship. I don't see, if this is played right, God help Green Bay, because Miami might just come out and try to prove a point.
Yeah, exactly. Like we were talking last week, I brought up, maybe the Dolphins are one of those teams that peaked too early. But after what happened this past week with the Bills, even in a loss, if you're a Dolphins fan, you have to be very excited because they look back to form. And like you said, when you get smacked in the mouth, those with the competitive spirit, they're going to come back, work harder, and be better. So I expect the Dolphins to go back to being explosive and scoring 30 points a game. And like you said, this one, by the end of it, the Packers probably going to be ready to wave the white flag on this season.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I would love to know what you think about this game, what you think is going to happen, who you think is going to win. You let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you for the next video.